entire sector is under attack now.
Someone's supposed to be taking over. Set it down as close as you can. Maybe we can help the suppliers.
Just hope Starbuck's not in the middle of that inferno.
He's the one who's creating it.
Inside the garrison? What else can go wrong?
Any progress, Spectre?
I regret to report the colonial warrior has terminated.
What was that?
We are destroying the last of the humanoid habitats in order to assure that no one will ever find refuge on this miserable planet again.
Excellent idea. Scorched planet policy. No wonder, Spectre.
Thank you. I have many such ideas, and since the environment of this planet is so detrimental to our circuits, perhaps you would find use for me and my Centurions elsewhere.
Well, if it's that destructive to your circuits, then naturally, abandon it. Report with your unit when you've finished destroying the human abodes.
By your command. Yes, I think we are through here. Order all Centurions to the launch field.
Neil! They're gone! Ready! All of them! Lieutenant Kyle reporting that the remaining tin cans are fleeing to the transport ship. The area is secure, sir.
Well done, Lieutenant.
Father.
You've done so well. Very proud of you.
Thank you, sir.
Good leader.
What hit this place, an army?
Oh, Boomer! Starbuck! Hey, about time you guys showed up. Got the clean uniform?
What? The clean?
What happened? Oh, not much. My boys just wiped out a Cylon garrison.
They're children.
No. They're warriors.
Just make it fast, okay?
Well done, boys.
Couple more yarn. You'll be giving your big sister competition. You can still come with us. We fought long and hard for this day. Our ancestors originally migrated here from the colonies, but this is our home now. If the Cylons return, we'll be ready.
I don't doubt it for a second.
You earned this, Lieutenant. Congratulations.
Thank you, sir. It's been a pleasure serving under your command.
Ah, yes. Mary.
Another time.
You'd have broken half the hearts on the Galactica,
Including mine.
I don't know how he does it.
Neither do I.
Starbuck.
We have to go.
Starbuck.
Fleeing from the Cylon tyranny. The last
Come on,
of
man.
Star
$1 a piece.
Galactica leaves a
Hell
ragtag
of a
fugitive
piece.
fleet on a lonely
Don't
quest.
tell me shame.
Shining planet known as Earth.
broad looks like now.
On my travels across the country, I came across this house with water dripping from the ceiling. You never know when something like this will happen. So let the Geico Insurance Agency help you with homeowners insurance and protect yourself from things like fire, theft, or in this case, water damage. Now, if I had to guess, I'd say somewhere upstairs there's a broken pipe.
Geico. Save even more when you bundle home and car insurance at geico.com.
You will maintain silence until we land aboard the Battlestar Pegasus.
The Pegasus? That's just not possible. You're talking about Starbuck?
I wasn't comparing you. But you're going to have to give me time to think.
Think of the impression on the city of Gamorre when they learned that I personally led the final assault on the humans. Commander, I'm not picking up anything on my scanner. You won't find them on your scanner, Captain. An hour? I can feel them, Captain. I can feel them. We must take that base. We must take Gamorre. That is one opinion, Commander. It does not happen to be mine.
Front of us at all. One rear scanner behind us. Behind us? Oh, swell. How close? That close? Apollo? Doesn't look good. I'm going right. I'll take left. Yeah, good luck, old buddy. This guy's the automatic distrust of the fleet. We see him.
I'll pick him up on the right.
Dead on the left. I can have a flash. I can't lose him, Apollo. I can't shake him.
Cease fire.
Can't tell the dumb guys are on your side by the
Cease
fucking
fire. That's an order.
Are you crazy?
ships
Can't
that
let
they're
us go
flying.
dinner if we let these guys get away.
They're human.
What?
I said they're human.
That's impossible. We're the only ones left alive in the entire star system.
I'm switching to Unicom. Attention. Attention, this is Silver Spar Group Leader. Commanding Viper pilots dead ahead to slow to surrender. We are locked on kill.
Apollo, has to be a trick. This is Captain Apollo, Strike Commander of the Battlestar Galactica. Who are you?
OJ?
I heard him. It's a trick of some kind. They're all dead. Won't you? Did he say Bojay? Bojay, is that you? Starbuck? Apollo, it is. It's Bojay. You remember, he was in our squadron until... That's right, until he was transferred to the Fifth Fleet. And perished in the Battle of Molokai 2 yards ago. Apollo, either they're not dead, or we are.
Nah.
Okay, if that's really you, tell us what happened. How did you survive?
We'll maintain silence until we land aboard the Battlestar Pegasus.
Pegasus. It's just not possible. Apollo, do you know whose ship that was? Kane, the greatest military commander that ever lived. He was my idol.
Your idol will order you blasted out of the sky if you don't shut off your transmitters. In case you clowns don't know it, we are right in the middle of a quadrant controlled by Cylons.
Oh, my lord. It isn't a dream. And we're certainly not dead. It is the Pegasus.
They won't shut up. They act as if they've seen an apparition.
I'm still not sure I have it.
Order, Commander Kane.
We're down to the last of them, Commander. I've checked every ship in the fleet. They're all down to life support now, unless we come to dead stop.
Thank you for your report, Charlie.
Frequency intercept strength. Running a check.
Well, that's just fine. Just fine. We come all this way and simply run out of fuel.
That's not the worst of it.
What does that mean?
We're picking up some Cylon transmissions.
Oh, Lord. The Scion base star.
How could you be running
It's
out
not
of fuel
military.
in that last
What we're
one
hearing is
you
civilian.
guys were near?
Civilian.
Was a fuel and ammunition store. They let that float.
Just don't understand it. We're a full star system away from any Cylon.
Commander, I can't explain it, but somewhere out there, not too far away, is a city. A Cylon city.
That could be why our recon patrol is so long overdue. Captain Apollo, Lieutenant Starbuck. How long before they would have exhausted the fuel supply?
If they've been using their thrusters, they'd be powered down right now. Sir, if we launch a shuttle probe,
We must conserve every drop of fuel to support our life systems. Bring the fleet to a dead stop, please.
Yes, Commander.
It's just so unbelievable seeing all you guys again. How do you think we feel? We sailed more than 2 yards ago to save Molokai and the satellite. Since then, we haven't seen a human soul. And the rest of the Fifth Fleet was destroyed.
And if Kane hadn't pulled the most brilliant decoy I have ever seen, we'd be gone too.
But you must have headed away from the colonies to be this far out.
That was another one of Kane's touches. Now, he knew that they'd be lined up all the way from Molokai to the colonies waiting for us. So he turned us out to deep space and we kept on going. We've been fighting ever since.
Fighting, you mean running?
You forget who our skipper is. I mean, he doesn't know the meaning of the word run. We're on strikes around the clock.
With what? Now, where do you get your fuel and your ammunition?
From the Cylons, of course. Now, if you officers will excuse our guest, Commander Kane would like to see him in his quarters.
get them something to drink. Told them they look big.
A very great honor, sir. A very great honor.
Yes, I should imagine it is. It's just a little attempt to humor. Well, I quite resigned myself that I would never see another human, other than my own people on the Pegasus. Yes, there you are.
The Galactica, sir. Under the flag of Commander Adama, my father.
Adama? Yes, yes. Yes, I see him. Well, how is he? How is that old Badaka?
Well, considering the load he's carried since the destruction of our nation.
Yes, yes, I should imagine. And the rest of the fleet?
Only the Galactica survived, sir, along with some 220-odd ships carrying what's left of our people.
Oh, my God. And I thought we had it bad. Only 220 ships left from all the colonies.
Yes, sir.
Well, my friends, our troubles are over.
How do you mean, sir?
Tomorrow we go on the offensive. We'll show those gall-monging Cylons how to fight now. Yes, by the words of Como, the Cylon Empire is about to fall.
We're picking up something here, very odd.
What is it?
I don't know, it's some sort of a visual echo. I mean, the Galacticus image must be bouncing off some ion field.
Feed it up to the bridge. Omega, have the scan turret checked immediately.
Yes, Colonel.
Have control switch to high bed. There's obviously something wrong with this.
That's a visual echo. It's the cleanest transmission I've ever seen.
Nevertheless.
Commander, there's a signal coming over Fleet Comm Line Alpha. But that's impossible. The Fleet Comm Line is an automatic scramble communicator between warships. So since we're the only surviving battlestar, there's just no possibility of any signal like that existing.
Greetings, Adama. You old war dragon. Might have known I'd find you at the Fleet City there in your Astros.
Damn. Of all that's holy.
There's nothing holy about me, Adama. Except maybe what I'm doing to those gall-monging Cylons.
It's a miracle, Kane. A blessed miracle.
I make my own miracles. But have it your way. Be aboard in a few seconds.
I'll have some vintage ambrosia for you.
I should think so.
Commander, it's impossible. Kane perished along with the 5th Fleet 2 Yarans ago.
Yes, Colonel, but that's the fabric of miracles. The impossible.
Commander Kane from the Pegasus requesting permission to board the Galactica.
The Lords of Como bless you. I have no idea how I feel at this moment.
Me too, Adama, me too. I have a present for you. Where are those space loiterers we picked up? Front and center.
I thought I'd seen the last of you.
You would have, too, if my daughter hadn't cut them off. They were heading straight into Gamorre.
The Delphian Empire.
It was. Before the Cylons turned it into their outer capital. It's now a model of machine efficiency.
That was a society of 15 million living beings.
Not anymore. When it was clear that the 5th Fleet was destroyed, I took every survivor I could aboard the Pegasus and headed straight for Gamorre, their most remote supply base. We've been living off them ever since.
That's incredible. If they control Gamorre, they wield power across half the universe.
The only thing I've been able to do is keep knocking that base down, so they can't get a good full strike at me. But I never understood. That's why they didn't send out a force of base ships to finish us off. It's quite clear now why they didn't.
Yes, the Galactica.
They were having trouble with some kind of rebel fleet, but I couldn't break the code. I had no idea that there were any other survivors.
Oh, nor did we. You've given a tremendous lift to all our people.
And a death blow to the Cylons. We're going to take them now, Adama. This is the turning point.
My old friend, the most we can hope to get from the Cylons is some fuel. A military victory's out of the question.
What are you talking about? I've had them on the knees with this squadron. With just one battlestar. With two, I'll finish them. At least on Gamorre.
And then what?
And we'll have all the fuel we need. And a base from which to attack.
We can't secure that planet. And those base ships, which hadn't been bothering you, were after me, en masse. Our only hope is to just keep moving.
You mean run?
I mean escape.
But why? We cannot fly them, we cannot fight them.
In case you haven't noticed, I'm protecting 220 civilian ships which crawl along in space at a pace which is perfect for target practice.
There must be some way.
I wish there were, but your knowledge of the Cylon supply line would be invaluable. If we could intercept several Cylon tankers...
Why bother with tankers? Go straight for that fuel base at Gamorre.
I'm dead in space. I can't leave those ships unprotected while we go off to take some planet.
Hades, hold it. Now, just give me a couple of your best squadrons, and I'll take that fuel base myself. You'll have enough fuel to take any place in the stars.
I'll be satisfied with enough fuel just to get us out of this quadrant. You prepare the battle plans for capturing those Cylon tankers, and I'll approve them. Meanwhile, I want you to enjoy a few centons of hospitality aboard the Galactica. You deserve it.
Now, that's where you're there's a certain young lady I'm most anxious to find. It's quite unlikely, I suppose, that out of all those people in the colonies, she'd be one of the few survivors. Well, she always did seem to know how to take care of herself. Well, what was her name? Her name is Cassiopeia.
I'll never forget you, you old war daggett. Hurry back.
Well, I can see she has the same effect on you that she's always had on me. And apparently you've never seen her before. Speaking of lovely ladies, you met my daughter.
Happy birthday, Father. I love you.
So if I met that young lady, I'd know it. You met her. She was a pilot that almost flew you right out of your britches. Like father, like daughter. What are you going to do?
Find a way to let him down easy. You don't just jump on a hero.
You're assuming, of course, Cassiopeia isn't going to be as excited as everybody else in the fleet that he's back.
Apollo. Oh, sorry, I forgot. I mean, once they experienced the aura of Starbuck.
I never said that. It's true, but I never said it. Let's face it, Apollo, he is an older man.
You're on your own.
Cassiopeia. Hi.
Hi. Hi, Starbuck. Is my father back?
Yeah, kid, he is.
What's the matter? He's not hurt?
Oh, no. It's nothing like that.
Come on, Muffy. We're gonna find my dad. Stop. What is it? Something is wrong, isn't there?
I've got some news for you. It's about an old friend of yours. Someone you may have been involved with or just liked. I don't know which, but he's been found. Alive.
Who?
Oh, look, I know it's over between you, but he's such a legend. We'll have to let him down easy. If you want to do it, it's fine, but I'll be glad to handle it for you if it's going to be too awkward.
Starbuck, who are we talking about?
Commander Kane. Cassiopeia!
Cassie. I'd almost given up hope.
Oh, I missed you so. But I had to stop thinking about you too much.
I wouldn't expect you to. Especially with all those young warriors around. They're all in love with you, I'm sure.
No. Only one, Starbuck.
Starbuck?
He's a great warrior.
Oh, he is, huh?
I wasn't comparing you. But you're going to have to give me time to think.
Well, you may not have much time.
Peace is good for business. Peace is good for business. Is a genius. So handsome. Winter items for a bargain. Is a genius. So handsome. the wind.
There's chips over if you want any of them, buddy. The Pringles. It's sour cream and onion, barbecue, and pizza.
Q is a genius. So handsome. I have winter items for a bargain.
Eat beer.
I have winter items for a bargain.
I know.
When you have nausea, heartburn, indigestion, upset stomach, diarrhea. Try Pepto-Bismol with a powerful coating action for fast and soothing relief. Pepto-Bismol for fast relief when you need it most.
DoorDash is the proud sponsor of the Detroit Pistons. And with the Pistons being my favorite team, I decided to sign up today. Getting started only took a few minutes, and I was able to sign up without a bank account. The best part, I get paid every day. Now, my schedule is very flexible. I work when I want, where I want, and I get paid daily. I'm feeling good being my own boss. It's the perfect way to make some extra cash. This is the best side gig out there. Download the DoorDash driver app to get started.
You want fries with that?
Introducing Wendy's new hot and crispy fries. Preferred almost 2-to-1 over McDonald's. Try them today, only at Wendy's.
Good things come to those who work. So let's get to work. Get going. Get hustling. That's what we just learned, man. Let's get paid. Not later. Now. Because there are things we want. Now. Goals to reach. Now. Ideas to create. Now. And there's no better time than now. So what are you waiting for? Pick up, drop off, dash out. Dash now. DoorDash.
This is good for business.
Dave, let's put on some holiday music.
On it.
Holiday traditions. Acoustic Christmas. That's good.
There's so many channels. Come on, Dave, we can do this. Ooh. Just pick one.
Got it. How's it?
Oh, you're so fast.
David, it's been 2 weeks.
Where you been, Dave? We could have used your help.
You will maintain silence until we land.
Well, how'd she take the news? Worse than I thought. She wanted to be alone.
Starbuck, are you in little pain?
No, what are you talking about?
Hey, it's me, Paul. Remember, we talk about things?
Yeah, well, I guess I never did like to admit that I form attachments.
You don't even like to admit it to yourself. You know, I've never understood that about you.
You were always part of a very big family. I never had that. So I just grew up keeping the number of people around me as large as I could.
So you couldn't be hurt by any particular one?
Look, I don't care if Cassiopeia feels something for this Kane. I just don't understand the combination. I mean, he's
Too old? Starbuck, I think you better read up on your book of the word. Some of the elders of Cobalt were married to some very young wives.
wives. Are we getting a little ahead of ourselves here? She wouldn't marry him. Anyway, who cares? Not me.
Dude, you still got Apollo's sister.
Who's Starbuck? Oh well. Scott's Athena, and Miriam, and Node, and...
Would you stop? Who told you to listen anyway?
What about Sheba?
She's developed into one of the best warriors in the fleet.
She's going to be very unhappy that I've returned from the dead.
Children don't understand the needs and the man can have at different times in his life. You came into my life right after her mother died. May have been difficult for Sheba, but, well, if it weren't for you,
Did you ever stop to think that maybe Sheba wanted to fill that role?
she's my daughter.
I could be your daughter as well.
You could be, but you aren't.
Our basic strategy has just been to keep knocking down their base on Gamorre. Every time they send one of their scramble-headed leaders in to rededicate that base, we go right in and turn it into scrap metal.
Oh, hey, what about you guys? I mean, you've got to be raising all kinds of Feldergarb with those tin heads.
We do our best. As a matter of fact, we just shot down a Sauron patrol ship. Mind if I join you?
No, by all means.
Apollo, Strike Captain Apollo. I believe you've spent a lot of time on my tail. You are Sheba.
Yes, to both questions.
You can't be serious. You mean you shot down one Cylon patrol ship in a secton?
Very serious. When you're responsible for the lives of hundreds of civilians crammed aboard slow-moving barges, you have to learn to keep a low profile.
Sounds like we're going to be incompatible.
We all have to learn to adjust.
At least she's not too much of a...
Even the legendary Commander King may have to alter his combat
At
techniques.
least she's not too
And
much
who's
of
going
a
to tell him
dirty...
Being somewhat a student of your father's battle tactics, I think he'll come to it on his own. If not?
Sit. Relax, everybody, relax. We're off Prime. This is good. Good what you're doing. Getting acquainted like this.
We're all going to be fighting together, side by side. I'm buying the first round.
Grumpy outfit for her you wearing, man.
For all my work. Come, my sweet Cassiopeia.
If you'll excuse me, I think I've had enough combat for now.
Combat in them pants, baby.
Everything changed.
Not people.
Sheba? Can we talk?
Not now. I'm really not up to it.
We're gonna have to work together if we want to survive.
Working with you won't be the problem.
This is the route where the Cylons run their fuel ships. Their convoy has already left Gamorrean. But if we use turbos all the way, we can still catch them before they leave this quadrant.
Turbos all the way. You barely have enough fuel to get there and back.
We wouldn't need any more than that.
Well, surely they provide fighter escort for the fuel tankers. In case of prolonged battle, you'd run out of reserves.
I don't fight prolonged battles with Cylons. I'm not that good, and we are.
Then we'll send a single squadron from each battle star.
No offense, but I'd prefer to use just my own wings for this maneuver.
Commander, I think for the purpose of morale, it might be best if we started to integrate our squadrons, give them a strong sense of teamwork.
Whatever you say, Commander. I'm sure my warriors will be glad to pass on their experience. So let's get to it.
Is there anything he doesn't do better than everyone else?
Oh, that's just his way of talking, Apollo. He's one of the best.
I've never seen anyone so treated like a god in my life.
Ty, we must remember that he's kept his people alive in the heart of this Cylon territory for close to 2 yards. His men would do anything for him.
Rightfully so.
I hope you know that this adulation, this absolute awe everybody feels for him in no way detracts from how the men feel about you.
Oh, Apollo, we're not in a contest of popularity. We're in the midst of a life and death struggle for survival. We need heroes. Men and women that our people can look up to, gather strength from. And we need people like him.
They feel that way about you.
And I hope I never disappoint you. Now, come on, now, you've got to get going, too. I don't want the Blue Squadron reaching those tankers after Commander Kane has flown the colonial flag. There's a matter of pride involved here.
Yes, sir.
Son, good luck.
Father? What are you doing? They told me you're going on the mission.
It's just a routine strike, nothing to it.
Then why go? We can't afford risking you.
We can't afford not to. I'll explain later.
Transferring control to Silver Spar Squadron. Launch when ready. Strike wing, standing by to launch.
Blue Squadron launched and ready to rendezvous with Silver Spar Squadron.
4 centons to the target. Captain, doesn't that sound like Kane? Commander Kane. Don't speak unless spoken to. Lieutenant Boomer, is it? Yes, but... Make it a point to know everyone's name and my command. 3 centons to the target.
Commander, I'm not picking up anything on my scanner. We're only 3 centons to target.
You won't find them on your scanner, Captain.
Then how are we...
I can feel them, Captain. I can feel them. Just ahead, you're picking up an ionized cloud level. That's where our target convoy will be hiding. This is where we split up.
Now we're going in as a single strike force.
Right now, there are at least a dozen escort planes ready to jump us. Do this my way, Captain. This squadron, head straight in. Silver Spar, follow me.
It's one of the basic tactics, and I haven't even seen... I get the feeling he knows what he's doing. Anyway, we'll know it in micron. Stand by to penetrate cloud layer. There she is, a Cylon tanker. And 2 Cylon tankers. I don't see any sign of... Okay, here we go, Blue Squadron. Go to work. For Lord's sake, don't get any of those things.
Up a lot of them, Skipper.
Look out, Jolly. You got one on your tail. Roll, Jolly. It's on you.
I can't seem to lose him.
Let's go get him.
Thank you, whoever that was.
My pleasure. Captain, on your left wing.
I've got it, fella.
There's two of them running. Blue Squadron, pursue. Well, that's all of them. Let's go back and escort those tankers in.
Yes. What is it, Captain? Were you aiming at a fighter? I didn't see it. I did, Captain. It was as clear as Newbie and son to me.
Where are the two tankers?
I don't know, Captain. Looks like we've come up empty. Let's regroup. Blue Squad, head for home.
Well, I'm sorry, Adama. With all those ships in the air fighting for their lives in and around those tankers. I guess maybe we should have sent just my squadrons, huh? I mean, we do have a little more experience in hit-and-run tactics.
Yes, I suppose it was a mistake, mixing forces that never fought together.
Commander, with all due respect, Blue Squadron was nowhere in the vicinity when those tankers blew up.
Nothing personal, Apollo. You and your squadron handled yourselves as well as any warriors I've ever seen. It was an honor to have you along. And I wouldn't dream of attacking that Cylon base without you.
We're going against the whole base?
I don't think we have any choice now. Do we?
The events seem to have left us very few alternatives. I'll give you my decision in the morning.
We can't wait for a decision in the morning. We have to work on my battle plan right now.
In the morning.
Come on. With all
Dismissed.
He does outrageous.
You make up your mind. Sheba?
Father Heath. Sheba? I'd like to talk to you.